for not putting out an episode last week. It was Mark's birthday and it was a crossover, and Mark deserved to live life in Milan, so I'm going to apologise for that. But this is episode 150 of the Different Strokes podcast with myself, Raw Talk Reese. We're going to do this in a weird order. Who do we have to my left?
Mr. O, hey, hi.
The excited one. To my right.
It's 150, bitches!
Oh, well, damn.
Okay. I know, sorry.
Did you merge into KDR?
It feels like...
did you do the fusion dance and become KDR? So you're like KDO.
What? But our fingers didn't match. So I'm a bit different. So
your
I'm
name
completely.
Your name is KDO.
My fingers weren't matching in the fusion. So
yeah. And to my right,
drinks.
And across from me, the one and only.
Hey, bro.
He wants to do Shine.
I know.
I don't even know what I was.
Man would have been Gab.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, I was waiting for Mark to go drinks like a pagan.
Drinks, isn't it?
Yeah. How are you doing, sir?
I am alive and I'm happy to be here and loving this weather. This weather is so nice at the moment.
It is till the sun goes
just down. It just gives you that nice feeling inside, you know.
Like,
yeah.
I had a BBW joke, but I'm leaving it alone.
Is it because I was doing that?
No, it's just I just had a BBW joke. Kay can't be here today. Sorry, I should have mentioned that, but she'll be back next week. I know she wanted to be here for 150.
She's funny, man.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, oh yeah, we're gonna be here for 150.
I'm annoyed myself. When she said I'm annoyed myself, I was like, girl,
what'd you do now?
She double booked and didn't check the calendar. That's what she did.
Girl, why you do that?
Drinks. How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
I'm happy to hear that.
That's
for now
wicked to hear.
Gabriel, can I ask you how you're doing as well? Or are you just gonna be like, man's cool?
I'm good, man. It's been a good week, man. It's been a good week.
Man came up here doing do-rag diaries, bruv. Like, just tuck behind the camera. I respect it, though.
What's everyone been up to?
Oh,
Cantona.
I'm right.
Safkila.
I'm in editing mode at the moment, but it's going a bit differently from other books before. But that's interesting because that's just making me work
better
and harder at what I'm trying to get across in this book. So it's because I've never found it this hard before. It's like, wow, it's fascinating to me as opposed to annoying.
Have you set yourself like a goal when you would like to?
No.
Okay.
That's another thing. I'm not, because when I do that, I start to stress when I'm not reaching that goal.
You don't have writer's block.
Yeah. I've had that in writing this book. I had the writer's block, and even in reading it now, it's like it's a basic white people meal. Jesus Christ. So it's just really bland. But you see, as I'm about to season it up and spice it up, and as black people, you know what type of food I'm talking about. So anyway, once I put the spice and the seasoning on it and fill it out, and you know what I mean, I put some proper butter in there.
Some Maggi.
You know what I mean? Some Maggi. You know what I mean? And don't put the Encona pepper in there because I'm better than that. You know what I mean? I use shithole. I go hard in the paint.
You're not gonna do super milk chicken, though?
Chicken.
Yeah, you've seen it online.
No.
What?
No.
The fuck?
Sorry.
Mark,
carry on.
Why did you? No. Don't.
What?
No, carry on.
Mark,
that's a thing.
Mark, do not open Pandora's box.
I need to do some research on it to see what
Don't.
Research,
bro. I saw it, and I said,
"Why for that?"
It's the game's over. My week's been alright. Moved house, so everything. Like I've literally just. My shit's just thrown in a corner because I know we had to record as well. Went to Cross the Tracks on Sunday. Not City Splash, like all you ghetto heathens. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, City Splash. Cross the Tracks was good. Annoyingly, I missed Emma V. I saw Children of Zeus, who were amazing. Raven Lene, Joseph Wesley, I think his name is, and Children of Zeus.
No, I'm jealous of
Raven Lene, sick. Khalees was awful. Awful. The milk is spoiled, but I said this from before. I went to see her. Like the shake, there's no. Why, Mark? What? The milk is spoiled, bro.
Because I know her DJ and her backup singer.
Yeah, okay, cool. She played Millionaire, and then as they got to the Andre bit, she cut it off, and I was ready to boo. I left that set. Anderson .Paak, well, no worries, because I think its knowledge as well was exceptional. Masego did
They're dropping a
Masego.
new album sometime this year.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've heard
they
some
are.
he played some of the new music. It was
He
good.
said it was, yeah.
Masego was sick. Alpha Mist was sick. Like it was just a good showing. So
That lineup was
who was
incredible.
your favourite of the day, like your highlight of the day?
I think because I was stuck in a food line and for like an hour
Man, go eat.
and hour and a half,
Yeah.
and I was
Getting food.
by. What do you mean? I was behind the stage where they would. I was behind. Well, where I was in the lineup. Sorry, behind me was where Children of Zeus were performing. So even though I've seen Children of Zeus live before, I still wanted to experience it. So I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it the most. Anderson .Paak was cold, but Masego gets you jumpy. He just gets you jumpy.
Masega's a vibe, man.
But no, I think I would go again to that as well. It's only I didn't even know Seat Splash was a thing until I found out in the morning, and I only wanted to see Skelly Bang because I know another man shouldn't watch Next Man, Wife for that and all that stuff, but Skelly Bang's wavy, so before man would make jokes, I'm covering myself from now on it. Right, yeah. Mark, how's your week been? Yeah.
No, we're not cutting short.
What an exit!
Who else did you see?
Who you wanted to see?
Who else did I see?
Royal Albert Hall.
Oh, Cleo. Yeah, Cleo Soul's cold. No, listen,
Oh shit!
the one thing I like about Cleo Soul is, yeah, for R&B artists I've seen, like properly seen, I have to. I'm not including Erica in this because I saw her. I saw her at a festival. I've seen Cleo Soul before. Cleo Soul and there's another and Miguel. They sound like their tracks. I think they sound even better
In
live.
public,
They-
live.
There's a couple.
To
of
sell
things
out
I've
the
got on that
Royal
list.
Albert Hall already, like 2 days, twice is sick. She walked to the crowd, she sung. Like Cleo Soul's man doing gun fingers and all that, bro. She's just cool.
I'm trying to think of a song that you could do gun fingers.
She came out to a like her background singers were on joints. They were on vibes. Her pianist, the two pianists were on vibes. She had a violinist at the back. The guy on the bass was on joints. When she came out in a vibe, long dress, did gun. Well, she's just man then, bro. Like it was an experience because I've not seen Cleo Soul since 2015, 2016 at like Jazz Cafe. It was cold. It was like I enjoyed like my heart was full when I left, but I could have stayed longer. Obviously, Chronics came out. Little Sims came out. And then obviously when they played, I think "Woman" as the last song, crowd got jumpy. But it was a vibe. Like I enjoyed it. What about you, Mark?
Milan.
Jeez, living
This
life.
time last week I was in Milan.
Man took picture.
I got lost first.
You got lost in Milan.
The transfer thing that I had to print off, I left it in my work bag, innit? And it says that you have to print it off or they won't accept it. So I was panicking at the airport. I was just like, oh, shit, how am I going to get to the hotel?
Yeah.
I was like, all right, breathe. So I caught a coach, didn't know where it was going. Guy dropped off other people, and I was just like, where are we?
Bro.
So I got off and I was like, is this close to... And he was like, I don't know.
No!
I was just like, she.
Man gave you breathe and stop for real.
Literally. So if it wasn't for City Map and Google Maps, my ass would have been done. You got the train.
You know the funny thing I love about Google Maps, because it happened in Morocco, when you're off, it will still show you where you are.
Yeah.
But there's no live thing in it. It's just saying where you are. So you literally got to walk.
I was looking at road names. I was just like, okay, so that's that on. Okay,
road-
all right. So yeah, I took the train, found my hotel. Didn't realize I had double booked a double room, so I had 2 double beds in my room, but they charged me for one, which was I was
Push the
lucky.
bed together.
No,
You want to do that?
no.
You didn't want to just.
She was like, "Is anyone else coming?" I was like,
you didn't
I was like, no. The reception's like, "Is anyone else coming?" I'm like, "Nope." She goes, "Are you expecting him?" I'm like, "Nope."
yet.
You got any guests coming? Nope.
Nope.
And she was like, "Oh."
But you can come upstairs though.
Yeah, she was actually quite nice.
Hey!
But no,
Oh my God.
it wasn't like that.
More,
I'm giving you help here.
It was hot over there, man.
sniper right now on all platforms, bro. Where's your sniper, bro?
It was hot over there. I got bit up by mosquitoes all over the place.
You love a sugar.
But no, it was interesting. It was nice, but it was just weird to be by myself on my actual birthday. It was just weird in a different country. That felt
You
weird.
could have patterned the receptionist. She knew where you were staying.
No,
Question: because you had 2 single beds or the 2 double beds,
2 double
did
beds.
you do the picnic thing and jump from bed to bed in your room?
No, I don't want to break up myself.
See how you get older.
I did think
you
about
see
it.
how
though.
you get older.
I was like, ooh. I was like, ooh, the gaps here.
You
Yeah,
didn't
but
want to
young you would have been like, all right, here we go. Dun, dun. You would have made some music up like, here we go.
you didn't want you didn't want to push the beds together to make it look like what Kim Kardashian's bed frame looks like, one large bed with the headboard.
What a bear man.
Well, not just you,
Wow, what?
just you, just the bed. I didn't say nothing else, just the bed.
No, I'm alright. But it's a nice hotel. I'll definitely go again.
Oh.
Gabs, what about you?
Milan. Lovely.
Nah, this week was boring, man. But I lost my steak virginity.
Have you never had steak before?
Never had it in my life.
Ever.
Where did you get it from?
So some Brazilian place. In,
Where?
Is it Rico?
No, it's somewhere in northwest London.
I don't know their
It's
places.
like-
I can't know.
But it was a wagyu steak. It was,
Okay.
it was bad, horrible. Like I don't know why people eat steak, but that was horrible.
No,
Wait,
you tried it the once, yeah, and
no,
then
no,
you tried
no,
right
no,
off
no,
steak.
no,
I have one.
wait,
I have
wait,
one
wait.
question.
Right off straight
No,
Wait,
no,
no,
I
wait
have
a
one
minute.
question. I have one
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
How did you like your? How was your steak cooked?
You know what it is? Because they was... Alright, pause what I'm about to say, but they were bringing so much meat to the table.
You know when he said pause, we were like, all right, let's see how bad it is.
Just before I say it. But you know what
see
it
the
is?
pause
They're
level.
bringing
They're bringing
so
us
much-
different selection of meat.
Myself.
Right.
No, that was a proper steak place.
Nah,
That's not a proper steak
That's not
place.
proper steak. Okay, cool.
No, if they're bringing you selection of
I spent like £56
Of what, Mark?
So
of ting in it.
A selection of the team.
yeah, bare things bringing to your table.
When I used to eat red meat,
Yeah.
right, the place I used to eat steak from was one place in Clapham called Costa Sol. And it's good steak. Like, I don't know what it's like now, post-pandemic,
Yeah.
but it was good premium steak.
Blacklock is a good place for steak.
See what? So what I was
Why
getting
for
was
Blacklock,
like.
bruv?
Blacklock is the one.
Why for Blacklock, bruv?
Why for that?
I just wanted to see you take the bait.
I can hear it.
I wanted to see you take the bait.
I had a couple. So there was like the medium rare. There was the well done, but all of them were just for me. It's nah, man. I just
It's
can't
medium.
have meat like that.
Well,
Like
yeah.
red meat. I'm not a fan of red meat.
So I just gotta have meat. Whoa.
Hey, buddy.
I thought someone go, live your life.
But I will say like then I had a studio session with my artist and I lost my beer virginity. I don't drink beer.
You're a bit bro, you had the week of first.
You was going through bare virginity.
I was
isn't it?
losing
A week
loads
of first,
virginities,
yeah.
like, it's crazy.
A whole bunch of cherries out the window
There's a
right
couple-
there.
There's a couple I still need to, sort out.
You did make me laugh because I think you posted a clip of you and your artist, and you was like, yeah, but why are you rapping about them? You don't do them things.
Yeah.
What artist?
Nah, I just saw his trolling her.
Who had it?
Yeah.
He was like, why are you rapping trap? You ain't do none of that. You're from blah blah area. I was like, "God, man."
Man tried to come with that Robin Peter just to pay Paul. No, that's not what you about.
But I had it was a Desperado, and
That's tequila.
Oh,
beer.
that's the one.
It's tequila beer though. It's
I don't
tequila
like beer.
I'm so surprised at how good it was.
That's the one, bro.
No, but okay, cool. One is
There's flavors. I'll bring you in.
but it's not beer. It's tequila. It's tequila flavored
So
beer.
what would you say I need to try? That's
Beer's not the one, bro.
If you-
Beer's shit in general, but that
Okay,
see that
beer's
tequila
rubbish.
beer.
If you got- put a
is
lime in-
something
if you
special.
put a lime in there-
put a lime in
Everyone told me
a
about
Desperado.
the put a lime in it.
Put a
but
lime
I
in
just
there,
did-
different
But it
drink.
was so cold. Where
cool, though.
It was so nice.
Good
Because
drink.
it was a bit hot. It was
Yeah.
nah.
But you know what my drink is? Like, see, like if a football team, if like not in a bar, but like after games, Guinness.
Guinness.
Drink Guinness.
Oh, see, that's Nigerians do that. Like,
So do Jamaicans, bro.
I'm just trying to take it for Nigeria.
Gabriel.
No, do you know what
Oh
Gabriel?
my God.
Gabriel's a bougie Nigerian, bro. He's
Oh
so
my God!
bougie.
You see his
like,
face.
what?
there's something they drink as well as orange and bitter. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
I've seen it. I'm not a fan.
I don't know. I think I might have. Like I've tasted beer before, but I've never had like a beer. Like
Full one, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And that Desperado was something else, man.
I might have a young crate in the corner tot now because Gabriel's tried it.
Yeah,
but,
no, I need to try more.
Yeah, there's flavors. There's Desperado flavors.
As Gabriel's kind of kicked us off as on a week of first, and it was a week of first for new information, and for me it was something which I knew, like I'd been saying this, and someone said you can't put it on his jacket. So Philip Schofield.
Oh.
Yikes.
So I for months have been saying that. Obviously, when he came out, I've been back and forth with bare people saying raw, like, because there was rumblings about him, obviously, where he came out and said he was gay, but a lot of people were saying, did he come out because he was about to be outed because of the age of his partner?
Yeah.
So then, obviously, I'd seen things already, and I said, yeah, his partner was underage. Someone said, no, from before. You can't put it on his jacket. I said, okay, cool, fine. Obviously, recently, his brother was convicted of SA and making him watch pornography. The young boy forced. Do you know this?
You watch pornography.
So Philip Schofield's brother was convicted of SA and made the young boy that he essayed watch pornography and then do those acts on him. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
obviously now it looks like it just must run in the family.
Yeah.
Right, so
A little bit.
a little bit.
What was your house like?
Bro, weren't like that.
You know?
I got beaten, but bro, them thing that run there, yeah. Pressure bust pipe for real. Right, yeah. So obviously that came out. Then I personally believe that Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield have been like since they jumped the line for the Q thing. Then now it's come out
Oh, for the
factually.
Queen.
Yeah, now it's come out factually that obviously the guy was a runner. Philip Hyden was a runner. They was when he was 15.
Yeah.
Didn't know if they was having a relationship. My question to you, lot, everyone in this room, is it over for Philip Schofield? Like, will cancel culture actually take him?
If you want me to give you my honest opinion,
Be honest, son.
I'm gonna be honest on this one. I think the LGBTQ community is very strong, and I think.
Troubling kids is brazy, you know.
But here's the thing, though, right? So, because I've come across this and I've seen two arguments. So the first argument is it grooming?
Yes.
Because he said he met the boy when he was a little kid, right? I think when he met
11.
him, he was how was it?
He was on the show at 11, and then I
11,
think
right.
that thing, and then he came on the show as a 15-year-old, and he had him as a
Yeah.
runner at 15, yeah.
He was
Cool.
Philip Schofield was a patron of a theatre group that the boy was in
Right.
originally when he was like a boy though.
Boy.
Oh, you
Yeah.
plotting, huh?
And then
Okay, so he's known him for a while, but then
I know.
What?
No, because all I'm thinking is, I like that.
No.
Chris Handsome? Over here, we call you Chris Handsome. Booty is more important than food. More important than water.
but it's gonna be
All right, Skitty Bay.
because he's dealt with him when the boy was an adult. They,
But it's conflict. But you also have to understand it. You're in a position of power.
yeah.
And some people apparently had brought this up to ITV about this and were forced to quit because it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And there's a show called on Apple TV called The Morning Show, which has a similar type of situation. Eamon Holmes has come out.
Oh, he was gunning for him, boy.
It's like everyone was waiting for
Eamon Holmes don't like him. He don't like
He
him.
was
Eamon Holmes don't like him.
waiting. Short up your face with my matic right. No.
So dumb. You're so dumb.
Can the police get involved in it? Because I would say it's grooming.
It's
You ask me.
two things. One, the boy won't say nothing, but ITV have to hold an
He's still with the boy then.
Yes.
Still with the boy?
I think so, yeah. ITV has to hold an independent investigation. But my takeaway from this was different from everybody else's.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I've been saying this for ages, but you know, you can't put man in the Rolf Harris category until you know what I mean, court of public opinion. I said what my opinions were, but you can't dash essay or on a man's jacket. It's crazy, especially you got to be careful with how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing was, because obviously everyone put out statements. Holly Willoughby put out a statement. You can't tell me you two are like Batty and Bench,
And they didn't know.
Anton Deck, Dick and Dom, flipping Sam and Mark,
Pale and
and
Piss.
you're telling me Peel and Kill The guy that did the magicians with the tiger.
Penn and Teller.
Thank you. You can't tell me, that's your guy. That's your guy.
And you didn't know.
And you didn't know none of this.
Yeah, you knew.
They knew.
You knew.
And you put a statement like, I'm sad to hear about the like, it's a shock to me as well. I get it, but you a liar.
Covering your back, innit?
Because I think that when this thing first came out, they had to have had a
Crisis
conversation
talks,
of some sort. Forget Phil and the people behind the show.
But then I heard other things like them two didn't get along anyway.
They hit it well.
They played it well.
Yeah, then they must
Because
have played
it did look like
well.
that to me.
Yeah, of course.
The way that they bust joke and delivered on the show, that never came across. So when the story started coming out that he was leaving because of friction between them two, everyone was literally like, "Wait, they've got friction, but they always seem like they get along.
Where for real?
Where?" So then the math started to maths in people's heads, and it was like, "Wait, well, this is around the same time that your brother's going through some stuff. You knew. Oh yeah. Wait,
Timing.
Oh yeah, did you bring in some young thing the other day? Like that's how it came. As soon as his brothers,
But it was a young thing.
his brother's case came through.
You
Like,
can't put a
hey,
young boy young thing.
what happened to that young boy you brought in who suddenly doesn't work here anymore, but he does still work for ITV? Where is he still?
Pussy want to find me. Where are they? Serious.
I'm not serious.
Listen, you know what it is? Every time I'm like, okay, cool, I've made up my mind, more information comes up. Okay, cool. Then more information comes up. I'm like, bro, like I think he got removed off of the Princess Trust website. He's been moved off like one
he's
gym
not doing
website.
they're
Really. I hear what Gabriel's saying. They're really rubbing man out, bro.
Awards. But I also see Gabriel's point. Like Gabriel said, that community is very, 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 very strong.
You can only be
strong enough
to manage this.
to manage SA
But
allegations and
when you
abuse.
say to handle
Probably
this,
not.
Like, what are you expecting him not to have another job, or you think this is over for him?
He'll have another job, like because within that community, I'm not allowed. They look after each
Well,
other.
like a kids program.
But you're moving mad. You're moving mad.
Mark, you see,
You're moving mad.
You see,
What, young art attack? Yeah, you're moving mad.
But I just think I think that community will look after him. I think.
Do you know why I don't think that can
Because he
happen?
didn't commit a crime.
No, do you know I don't think
that's
that'll
why
happen?
They could protect him, no?
You see, like, cancel culture when the Me Too stuff happened, where
Yeah.
people were being rubbed out without anything, like Aziz Ansari, all these
evidence.
Yeah, like it's people's feelings and that you can't tell someone that's not what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see now, I think like in my mind, I only know two people who's been cancelled and they stayed cancelled. Yeah.
Wiley.
Chrisette Michelle, no, it's not. Chrisette Michelle
And
and
Sabrina Carpenter.
no, she still makes music, and Daniel Caesar. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, as in, they make music, but because of what they did, no one really parlays and gives a damn. Right, yeah. Because, like, you're talking about black people caring about black people. You're a black person that's what done on black people. Like, they rub them out. Yeah. You see with this,
okay,
I understand the LGBTQ being a strong unit. But, and I say but, if you and your brother are both accused of similar things, maybe your brother's worse on the extremity end of it, right, yeah, you can only defend someone so long, right, yeah? So there's probably people behind the scenes that are probably like, no, it's cool. You know what I'm trying to say? JLS guy. The JLS guy, yeah, who him and his brethren had sex with the same girl, consensually, then the girl called R, they went to court, people were damaging his house, they were throwing things in his house.
Didn't they burn his house?
They burned the house down.
Yeah.
Man went to court, he bust case, but obviously people had to back him in silence.
Yeah.
So people are probably backing him, but I don't feel like in the cesspool of what's going on now, he's going to have to do the Kevin Spacey thing and disappear for like a year.
But
No, the media will still bring it up.
No, but as in,
No, but
stay
you know,
away
you let-
from the
you let that-
limelight.
you let that piece of silence come after the whole thing has happened. You disappear
they'll still
for a
bring it
while.
up.
But
They'll find a way.
you have to also hope that there's some other level of F-freeze happens that is a higher level of F-freeze than his F-freeze to negate his F-freeze.
yeah. Yeah. What is wrong with these people and little kids? Like, I don't. I'm not
Purity.
saying, when I say these people, I'm not saying gay people. I'm talking
Purity.
people in positions of
Purity.
power.
It's power.
Yeah.
It's crazy. to
Yeah,
me,
it's
man.
having the power over somebody else to then control
control
what
and do
you
what you
do,
want.
what they do, how they move, how they grow
Can you
in
stop
the
referencing
thing.
South Holly Crew, please?
Not that I know, but you
They don't know what I do.
I've
They don't know about my flow. They don't know how it go.
I don't
go,
spin it.
go.
I let it grow.
That's the remix though, no?
Yeah, with Miss Dynamite.
No, it hasn't got it, bro. You've got. It's good.
Oh shit. Oh, why?
Yeah, it might have checked, so you can check it in a minute. The other so as we're talking about like young people, as that kind of dropped into the second topic, yeah. The other one is about. So you lot are all aware about Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
New
Yes.
Little Mermaid.
I ain't seen it.
Halle Bailey. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it either.
I don't want to see it.
My daughter went with my sister and my niece, and they all went and had girls night and made it a whole thing. Had the time of their lives.
So my issue, obviously, I've seen bits and pieces. My issue with the movie is not as dumb as the issue that I'm about to bring up. Right? Yeah. So my issue was personally based on when we're talking about inclusivity in these things, right? Yeah. If you're gonna have a disabled role, you have a disabled actor. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Or someone from a certain hemisphere, because people are trying to make sure they're picking people from the right places.
Yeah. If you're gonna do Gods of Egypt,
When Little
someone from
Mermaid
Egypt.
came out the first time we watched it, that Sebastian voice could run. If you're gonna get a crab, get a Jamaican to play the crab.
I hate when they
That
do
was
things
me.
like this.
That was my problem. Yeah. This issue makes my issue seem super dumb. Yeah.
In a wonderful tweet and delete.
Yeah. Paloma Faith decided to go and watch the movie with her kids. Now, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Right, yeah? You're allowed to watch, enjoy, ECT and the rest. The problem with what Paloma Faith did, right, yeah, in my opinion, which I thought was dumb as hell, was she said she criticized the message behind the new movie.
Oh gosh.
Verbatim.
It's the same movie.
I'm a read verbatim what she said.
It's interesting.
Just seeing the new Little Mermaid with my kids, and while I think Halle gives a good performance and it's great casting, as a mother of girls, I don't want my kids to think it's okay to give up your entire voice and your power to love a man. What the F is this SHIT? Not what I want to be teaching next gen women at all. Now,
Shut up.
I hope she does this for
Are
everything.
you? Of course it's not.
no, firstly, if you base your point, yeah, on the movie, okay, but why did you need to include Halle Bailey? I hate saying her name. Halle.
Because you always want to say Barry, innit?
Yeah. Halle Bailey, yeah, in that conversation.
Conversation, yeah.
I've seen Little Mermaid. I ain't seen that movie in about 20 years. From what I've heard, it's the same fucking movie.
Fam, it's the same story. What are you talking about?
Live action version. That's all it is.
So, you mentioned the girl, right? Everyone's like, well, you can't really, the casting. Bro, it's a fucking mermaid. Pardon my language. There are no mermaids that exist.
Black or white.
You know,
Wait a second.
Obviously, we've got
he's
Mummy
gonna say what?
Mummy Waters.
You've been to some churches, yeah, Gabriel.
No, the churches have said that.
He's Nigerian,
No,
innit? He's
man,
been to
I
some
can't-
churches.
I don't agree with it. I'm not the one that said
Gabriel's
it,
been to
but-
church road. He ain't been to churches, bro. Don't piss me off.
So we're trying to say there's mermaids.
I mean, I've heard.
I said,
I'm saying though.
Yeah, like I've heard them say in church, like there's Mummy Waters
See?
and
Tell you.
mermaids.
Some
and-
churches, they'll tell you some
I
shit.
mean, I don't know, man.
I just thought it was, for me, I was dying with laughter. I was like, it's the same movie. And ironically, spoiler alert, you can ignore the next 20 seconds of this pod if you want to watch the movie, right? Yeah. King Trident.
If they watch the cartoon, they've seen the movie.
No, but there's a line. King Trident said you shouldn't have had to lose your, like, 'cause remember the movie's about independence and finding
Yeah.
your voice in
Yeah.
your thing. You shouldn't have had to lose your voice to find out who you are, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Subjectively, if you, Paloma Faith, and your awful music career have not managed yeah, I've not managed to take away that point.
She's all right.
She's all right. You know what I mean?
She deserved the shot, though.
Time out.
She deserved the
Time
shot.
out. There are many people on this planet who I think are great singers but make awful music. Mine is Whitney Houston, and I stand by that.
Yeah.
I stand by that. Right? Yeah, great voice, awful music. It's just pop bangers with there's no substance to the music. I hear the music, I just want to leave the room. Right? But that's me.
She's got a joint called, I think, New York. I think that's all right.
Who, Paloma?
Yeah.
I just know her for her hair, bruv. I know her for the Great Gatsby hair, ginger. Like, I don't know her for nothing else apart from her hair.
Did she go into acting?
Yes, she did. Music weren't maybe making the money like that.
Anyway, go back.
So, you're telling me as an adult, you watch it with your kids. It's like you've gone in there to try and do fake wokeness to a woke movie. Just watch the movie.
Yeah, you're reading into too much.
If she said it about the original movie, I would understand.
No, but that's the point. So then adding in Hallie's
Halle's name. Halle. Great
Halle's
casting.
done a great
But what
job.
does Halle have to do with the
anything.
overall story?
She didn't write the script.
She's made it that classic British backhanded racist shit that this country knows how to do. So, no, I'm not talking about the fact that she's black. I'm just talking about but you decided to mention the one main difference in this live action version compared to the cartoon version. So you're saying, she's done a good version. She's done a good job in her version, but
It's very passive.
what she's done in her blackness is she's made it where, it doesn't have to be. Yeah, but you ain't saying this when Ariel, who was white, who was the redhead from, I'll say Scotland. No, it's redhead. Like, you weren't saying that when Ariel was
from Scotland, so you got a Caribbean crab in Scotland. Okay, cool. Shit don't make sense.
No, you know what I mean? You weren't saying this, so how many times has your daughter watched The Little Mermaid, the cartoon?
I don't think she has.
But you ain't told her nothing about her voice.
That's another thing as well. She said, if she said, okay, I don't think it's a good message that a girl should lose her voice for a man, then that's fine.
But
she's
you've included Halle.
And you haven't mentioned who the man or boy is. You've just mentioned man or boy.
Man or boy, yeah.
So it's like, if you said the
next gen of women, the next gen of women. But I was like, you're still ignoring the entire Little Mermaid plot.
She's foul for that, man.
And there are multiple ways in which ignorant people have shown their feelings about The Little Mermaid. And we've all seen it through little underhanded things like, oh yeah, I think this is good, but I don't think this is for me. And you're like, okay, I see what you're doing. It's that little shit. And this country is very, 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 very good at it.
Well, there's stuff I don't like that I'll still watch. Like, see a movie coming, like, I remember, like, there's many movies that I wouldn't have gone out my way to watch, like, Everything Anywhere All at Once. I wouldn't have gone out my way to watch that movie. I watched it, I said, okay, cool.
I agree. Didn't see it when it came out. Parasite. Didn't see it when it came out.
I did. I thought it great movie.
Didn't see it when it came out. Got it in the end.
Parasite's one of the best movies I've seen in the last 5 years.
Didn't see it coming at all. Mad film.
I love Denzel. I banned to the movie The Equalizer. This old man is kicking man up. You're telling me you can't fist fight a man in his 40s, late 40s. That guy's turning like a slug. Love Denzel. I'm just being honest. The Equalizer is like the white version of Taken, bruv.
I give him that.
No, the Equalizer is the black version of Taken.
Yeah, but I love it.
Yeah.
Man, second movie, man's beating up Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal's one of my favourite actors, bruv.
So you have to
Yeah,
get
mine
it.
too. He did it.
You make me sick.
It's just that, again, that backhanded racism that we all unfortunately know in this country, but certain people, certain people just seem to act like it doesn't exist. Thank you. They just act like it doesn't exist, and then in doing that, it just pisses you off more because it's like, yo, I see what you're doing.
Has she come out and done the whole crying apology?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming.
It was never my intention to.
I have black friends.
Yeah.
Trigger someone and see how quickly they apologize, bruv. Your apology don't mean nothing, bruv. You had time to think about what you wrote. You wrote it.
But low-key, I think they
know what they're doing.
Because they need attention. Because as you said, Paloma Faith, I don't really know.
The music's not spinning like that.
So.
And it's nasty that you use your kids to do
Summer Walker's had a better climb for music than she has. Summer Walker's been active 4 years. Talk about triggering people, yeah, as Paloma did that. Have you heard J Hus' new music?
No.
You haven't heard any songs?
I do not like J Hus.
Sorry, what?
You're in East London. You don't like J Hus?
I don't like J Hus.
What don't you like about him?
No, this guy's
You sound offended.
I'm
No,
offended.
I've just no. You
I'm
know,
offended.
He did it.
What? No, because I've just never heard anyone say
By
that.
the way,
about
do you know what I
J
heard in
Hus.
my head when you said that? What do you mean by that? what do you mean by that? Say what, bro?
I'm not. I won't say I'm the biggest J Hus fan, but I can definitely acknowledge that he's talented. But I've just never heard anyone say they don't. Like
I've
him,
never
so
listened
what
to any
makes
of his
you-
music.
Why?
There's been nothing that.
Even the way I hopped out the minivan, you
Nothing-
never see the way I came looking like a fisherman.
I was like, no.
Have you ever tried to?
Yeah, just doesn't appeal. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't appeal to me. And then
I can respect that.
you know,
I'm not the biggest J House fan.
then the whole
don't like Dave either.
the whole Stratford
Precisely.
shit, and then everyone acting like he's the next big thing. But I just don't see it. It's like with J. Cole.
No, but-
See with J. Cole, and even with J. Cole, I was like, listen, at first it was like, look, I don't like the look of his face. That's it. And then eventually I was like, oh no, I just don't like it. And then
Not your man,
obviously-
bruv. The fuck?
No. Certain people, I just don't like their face. If I don't like their face, I'm not gonna listen to your music.
No, you know what? I'll be real.
It's weird.
No, he's right. There are.
Thank you. If I don't like your face, I'm not gonna listen to your music. I don't get your message.
I think Ace Hood is one of them. Like his image, I just don't.
So it's not gonna let you listen to the music.
Oh, you can't say that to my baby brother, man. He loves Ace
Ace
Hood.
Hood.
Yeah.
I can't take him serious.
No, see, you see, you lot's reasons for not liking someone. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But yeah, no, but I didn't look at you. I didn't look at you. Man, you got defensive. I didn't look at you.
No, he's got artists like that too.
Okay, who's yours before we get to the story properly? Go on.
I can't stand John Legend.
Oh my
I
days.
can't stand him.
You lot have the dumbest reasons, bro.
But he just moans on the mic.
See, it's just
That image means like you know
It's
what?
just
Image is
something.
a
like,
big thing.
There's,
It's a big thing.
there's artists that I don't like them, like, but it's not for the reasons that you like. You lot have dumb reasons, like John Legend. Like,
I don't like his voice.
got bangers, bro. Like for me,
John
like,
Legend, that
art-
is
like,
good.
like artists that I don't like.
Yeah, but you
The
know,
thing.
you know when you just don't
For me,
you don't
for-
you don't fuck with people. You just,
Like,
just like
like, mine is someone like Gunplay.
Okay,
That's
right.
easy.
I don't fuck with Gunplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the way he raps. I don't like his like thing, but there's reasons behind what it
This
is.
joint with Kendrick, you didn't feel no?
I didn't like it at all.
Okay, cool.
Even with Kendrick, I don't like it at all.
what the cartoon joint.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I liked it for Kendrick.
Yeah, I turn it off when it gets to Gunplay, but
I think Gunplay complimented it. I think he picked the right person.
he picked the right person.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
didn't like this. I just don't like Gunplay. I've tried. I don't.
I've
right? Yeah.
not tried
But
and
then
I don't-
mine's
I
not
don't
the
intend to.
mine's not the pettiness of I don't like a man's face. That's weird.
Was it when you used to have them big nasty tree looking
So
dreadlocks?
okay, so
Like even
what
like
about-
Kodak Black. Right? Yeah. Kodak Black has
Oh,
the
do you
same
remember
type
them
of
dreadlocks,
aura that Gunplay has, but for me, he's a better rapper.
Kodak Black's yeah.
He's a better musician.
I would never listen to his music.
No,
On Silent Hill,
Kodak
cold,
Black is good.
cold.
Kodak Black's
Yeah, but that's
good.
not his music.
Walk,
Okay, so you're
walk.
alright. So Reece, you're
Spin,
saying that
spin.
then.
Go on.
So what about cool. What about Woe Vicky, right?
Oh yeah, I know you talk about. Go
Right.
on.
So Woe Vicky, the white girl that
White
goes
girl.
around acting black and saying
She's from the south, no?
yeah, she's from the south.
I don't
and
class
she-
her as black, she's
she
from the
says
south,
N-
but go on.
Obviously, she says
That's
you
the
can
issue
say
I'd
that,
have.
right?
I'd have the issue because of the N word.
But
Oh, she
okay,
says the N word. And no one ain't backhanded it.
It's American, bro.
no
It's
one ain't
America, bro.
spoken to her.
sometimes
It's
they let
America,
people
bro.
slide, innit?
If you're going up around black people, some people get a pass. That pass don't run with me, but continue.
That's
But
stupidness, man.
so if it was a white girl like that, and with her image as well, she was black facing, trying to look like a black girl.
Then
But
that's
then
the-
she sounded like you're the best singer you've heard in your life.
I would listen to it
Would you
because,
listen to
but
the
then
music?
you've given me all the parameters for why I personally wouldn't do it. You're doing blackface in 2023. I couldn't do it. So, for example, Azealia Banks. I don't like Azealia. Not Azealia. Is it Azealia Banks?
Iggy Azalea, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like Iggy Azalea's music.
Yeah.
I think she has a very nice face. I just don't like her music. The fact that she talks normally and then when she raps, she sounds like she's from the south. The two don't correlate for me.
Yeah, that's
so I
mad.
don't get twisted. First thing first, I'm the realest. I think that song bangs. Yeah. Even though I know that voice shouldn't leave your mouth.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. But I think she's nice to look at. Not her body. She has a nice face.
Okay.
But I don't listen to her music. But that's not. I'm not gonna rub one out because I don't like her face. I don't like his face.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. You can't
That's
do
one. But it's not your gal, bruv. What do you mean I don't like his face?
You know what it is though. You see with like, you see with Gorilla Black. I could never rate him. I can't, man. Like, I just the look, everything. Nah. Gorilla Black was annoying to me, man. I was like, don't ever copy Biggie like that again.
Oh, I know exactly. I remember Gorilla Black as well.
Gorilla Black was a joke, man. And Gorilla Black was from the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And had a New York accent.
Yeah.
Which is
When
bizarre.
he rapped.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
The thing is, I get it why some people just not into certain artists.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a major big artist, I'm just not feeling you.
So then let's go back to this topic here. So obviously, so you haven't heard his new song yet, have you?
No.
Mark, you have.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It was alright.
Beat?
The beat was nice. What he was chatting about, I was like, nope.
Video?
Yeah, the video was nice.
Gabriel, what do you think?
I think it's a very good song.
The devil shit, no, I don't fuck with that.
Do you think, because Gabby and I had this conversation before, like all of you worked in, do you think it's because of how you were raised, or the minute you heard the devil in me, the demon in me, you switch off?
No, I'm just like, it's ain't for me.
Why?
I can't relate to it.
So you don't believe you have no darkness inside you?
Of course, I have bare darkness.
Okay, cool. So if you believe you have darkness in you, why is the verbiage of him saying the devil in me, the demon in me, not deemed as darkness?
Darkness, yeah.
It is darkness, but
So-
it's not darkness that I can say, oh, I can jam to this. It for me, I just don't like what I'm hearing.
Do you not? Go on. You go
Yeah,
ahead.
no,
From what I know, isn't for the last few years, even though he's not had any music out, a little thing about a part of J Hus's, well, not his rollout, but something that he'll do in videos or he'll talk about is a lot of devilish type.
Not devilish. There's a hella man that do devilish.
Oh,
stuff.
no. But he mentions it specifically.
He calls himself Juju J, bro.
Right, this is the problem. This is the problem that people have with J Hus. I think people are ignorant.
Very.
When people are ignorant, they don't understand what's meant when someone refers to the devil for the most part. And I think also people don't know the difference between juju and Satanism.
Mm-hmm.
Juju and Satanism
different
are
things.
two different things.
Yeah.
In fact, even in, for example, let's say the Yoruba belief system where they worship Ogun, Shango,
Yeah.
they would tell you Satan is completely different. Satan is bad. You don't worship Satan. So him referring to himself as Juju J, it doesn't necessarily mean he worships Satan as a religion. It's an African religion. Whether it's, a religion you agree with or not,
There you go.
it's not Satanism. It's not Satan. They're two different things. Now,
It's more witchcraft though. Juju is known specifically amongst our people. Witchcraft.
When you look at medicine, for example,
yeah.
and
Witchcraft too.
there you go.
True,
So that's what I'm saying. It's the
true.
parameters
True.
of how far is too far, and
Yeah.
that, like, sorry, Gabriel, I totally cut you going.
no, you was, yeah.
So then it's the parameters how far you're going. So then I didn't know the song came out. Right, yeah. My brother posted something here on his Snap, and I've looked at it and I was like, oh, Snap, J Hus is back. Cool.
New single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw visuals of Mandem and like, you're vibing, everyone's jumping. Like, you see how the Baby Keem tune with Kendrick goes, yeah, and everyone's like jumping.
yeah.
So I saw that and I was like, okay, cool.
New J
First listen, I didn't zone into lyrics. I just watched for visuals. Visuals were brazy. I was thinking, like, I like the fact that when I look at when I was younger to music videos now, like, it just looks good. I think Mist changed the way music videos get done. I love Tion Wayne's music video where he's in, like, is it Bangladesh?
No, not Bangladesh, but I know you're talking about the
It's recent one.
Yeah, the healing, like, where some of it's in Niger and some of it's maybe in India or Bangladesh. I'm not sure yet.
Same with
Seen clips of that.
Millions has one in Nigeria.
Yeah,
Recently
so
come
then
out and
I
one
love those
in-
videos because it shows you, and the thing is, and it shows you what we look like.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. It shows you what different people look like, yeah, boom.
Throughout
So
the
now,
world.
so I've watched it, I'm thinking, cool, listen to it. So even though I've heard the demon thing at the beginning, but I was like, fine. Listen to it again, the devil in me, the demon in me. Listen, the way I heard that is pure darkness. Because he's not talking about now, he's talking about past tense. And we don't know, remember, J Hus releases music, every 3 years.
This song was recorded 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, by the way.
So you're talking about the darkness in you at the time, yeah? Like, J Hus sits on music. Like, if you look at it as an artist compared to everybody else, he doesn't have the biggest catalogue. He has the odd song, the odd collaboration, and this will be his third album, correct?
Yeah, I think this is. Yeah,
Yeah, because you got the EP, but this will be his third album. When I heard that, yeah, I was thinking about, listen, every human being, because people take devil and demon and switch off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of all of us, based on growing up in church or whatever denomination of religion you hear, you think, shaitan, get away from me, right? Yeah, I heard that is everyone has a level of darkness when your anger takes over.
Yeah.
And me and Gabriel said this. Man said, what's that? I'll hit man to Jupiter, something Lucifer.
It was Lucifer.
Right? Yeah. Say no. When I'm angry, it's not me that's in control or someone's in
Yeah,
control.
I
Boom.
kind of black out.
I also remember
I get that
when
feeling.
was it early doors of his career when he first came out and he was still on road.
Yeah.
And Banks was like, "Oh, come on, he's got money. He shouldn't be on road." I said, "You're saying this as a logical thinking human being, yeah? Man's still a kid.
His enemies don't care that he has
Yeah.
money.
Ops are ops, bro."
Like,
Right, yeah. Obviously, he got caught. He got banned from. I think the thing was he got banned from Stratford, and this is when Stratford gentrified Stratford. So there's cameras on every corner in Stratford. Right, yeah.
Stratford as well.
And then obviously he got poked before, and he gave up music and came back. And do you know what I'm trying to say? I had this conversation with someone the other day, yeah, about J Hus weren't born here, was he?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah. So, and I could be wrong, and I'm welcome to being corrected by one of you two, yeah, or anyone in this room.
Actually, no, I think he might have been.
Was he born here?
Yeah,
But he spent a lot of time back home, innit?
I think he did. I know he's back and forth.
Yeah.
I know he's, yeah.
So I have this theory, yeah, that with a lot of countries, not that are war torn, but are in like war states, yeah, or war, the ethos of war is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you go back and you're there, like, for example, they have this thing they say about Somalis. Yeah, when Somalis come from Somaliland, Somalia, depending on what you know it as, and you come over, some Tamils that come over from certain thing, from violence, and you come back here, you're used to seeing such a life that when you're here and you're in the West, you're just naturally tapped.
Yeah, you kind of still have that mentality of back home.
You're war ready, PTSD, regardless, yeah? That's not taken away from the fact of he is a very talented human being, right, yeah? But I personally think he plays up to it.
I do think that.
I think he plays up to it. And I don't think people get triggered by it, because I guarantee you, most of the people that complain about it, if there's a show, are going to be screaming that same lyric.
The same lyrics.
Yeah? So Solid Crew.
I was
Worship
thinking
the
of this
devil,
as you
red
were
is my
talking.
best colour.
Yeah.
To this day, I have never said that bar, bruv.
Yeah.
That is overtly telling you what it is.
And the thing is,
And it depends on how much you
but
believe it.
but this is it. Because I cannot say I've not been in a club back in, let's say, when 21, not
98.
when it first came out,
98.
but around those times when the song would come on.
98. This guy.
And
this
that-
guy's a maniac.
I just clocked. Wait, I didn't say. Anyway. Anyway, no, I know. He got away with it twice as well.
Oh, man.
No, you know when you're watching anime and the man just slices and puts his sword away and the man's still walking like, he ain't done nothing to me. And then my body just
Gabriel, I told you, if Gabriel laughs, you know it's fucked. Because Gabriel chuckles, and the minute the shoulders go up here...
That's why I looked, that's why I
stopped. Sorry, continue. Man went, chuck. Sorry, continue. My apologies. Continue.
I was gonna say, even when that song came out and knowing all the words, when that part of the song came up, I would sing it, but it wouldn't necessarily be to say that I'm singing that because I'm that guy. Fam, is that something you want to say, bro? Is this
Nope. So they be famous instigators singing yeah, that part.
I like the way you skip to this next line.
That part. Well, I listen to music and ignore the N word. That part.
Can you listen? Can you listen to a song?
Yes.
Where something is said that goes against your morals completely, but you'll still listen to that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So, my favorite
Here
song.
goes R. Kelly.
My favorite. No, not even R. Kelly.
Seems like you're ready.
not even R. Kelly. So my favorite song is Biggie, What's Beef, right? But in What's Beef, remember the line he had in What's Beef?
No.
About his boy Gutter, kids.
Didn't Biggie also said he was another man? Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
He said, yeah.
That's crazy.
So, but in it, just in a nutshell, like
I don't
he
like
said,
women that not enough to ever be a fault, bro. But okay, live your life.
But that was like with DMX as well. He had a line on a song way
Yeah,
back.
so exactly. So
Yeah.
the get it on the floor. I think
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said something in that.
If
But
you got a daughter older than 15, yeah.
But I know in general,
Yeah.
Biggie said
How's
his
that,
boy.
how's that lyric go again? You going to jail now? You going to jail?
What you want to do? Yeah.
But I know Biggie in general in that lyric said that his boy kidnaps kids, whatever in the grape, and then throws them over a bridge. That's how it is. But he's referring to beef, so this is the extent things go to. But that's the
same thing with the
craziest line
DMX.
I've
But then,
ever-
you know it's crazy because when we even talk about when you talk about mobsters, for example, yeah,
Yeah.
I always know there's rules. You don't frig with people's mums. No,
Yeah.
no women and
women,
kids.
no kids.
Yeah.
Them man there that do that is bottom tier because you can't find man. I think that's mad. I don't care. I think organised crime, when you look at that, people don't frig with women unless they're about that life.
About
Like
that
Griselda,
life,
for example.
Yeah.
Like the woman Griselda, not the group Griselda.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Right, yeah. Yeah. Not Conway and the man them. Right, yeah. And bloody and children. I think it's mad. But like, even to the topic of this, when the album comes out, like, I doubt it's going to be like 13 songs
That.
of that.
No, of course not.
O's not gonna listen to it because O don't like listening to J.
I
Cole
will
either.
listen to it, but I've never been a big J Hus fan, so it'll just be an album I'll listen to.
I think J Hus makes J Hus is a sound wave man, and what I mean by that is he makes music that everyone minus Mark and old man Florence seems to fuck with. Don't worry, I remember you back in '98.
It's fuckers.
But listen,
I'd give it a try though, just to see what the fuss
And
is
he
about.
did say, look, he said he had 6 demons and he let go of 3. So he's improving. He's getting better.
He's on a demon diet, yeah.
Yeah, like he's, no, but
That's a
He's on the
no,
demon
but here's the thing,
diet.
wow.
you know, people say when people say I'm fighting my demons.
Yeah, it's the
like,
same
that is the
thing.
same thing. He's saying I had these demons, but I've let go of 3.
But then, do you know what's triggering people? That I've realized he started the song saying that,
The demon in
and
me.
the conviction is so mad. Man's like, man might be talking, give me. It's a bit of a sticky one still. Like, what are you fighting, man? You're right. Like,
He says he's lost 3, maybe he's still got 4 still.
that's not maths, but okay. Mark,
He didn't get rid of all of them.
but he said 6 and he got rid of 3.
He's still got 4.
I don't know. That's quick maths. Must said Bele must go with quick maths. Mark,
Yeah.
please break this down on this whole big people on planes, please.
Okay, I saw this today actually. Passengers to be weighed by airline before being allowed to board flights. I don't know what size or what weight people are meant to be now. I don't know because remember, I think your hand luggage, no, your suitcase has to be a certain weight.
It has to now be able to
before
fit
they
into that
overcharge
thing.
you. So,
So,
it's just gonna be.
are they gonna have a thing that people have to fit into before they can get on the?
Clickbait.
Is that what you're...
No way they're gonna do that.
My first thought was, are they trying to find new ways to claw back money because of the pandemic?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Then my second thought was,
Like, if you can't do a forward roll under this bar, then you can't get on the plane.
what the fuck? Sorry, language. What? Imagine as a grown adult man telling me, so yeah, excuse me, mate, you got to do a forward roll.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But can your mother do a forward roll? I'm sorry, sir. I don't really think that's necessary. No, I think it's necessary if you're asking me big question. A forward roll.
Or maybe they've got special seats for. I don't know.
Must have special seats.
Or like roomy seats.
But bro, I'm tall. I'm not the tallest person, bro. Unless I'm in like business, the leg room is awful for me anyway, bro.
Yeah, I was lucky because on my plane, no one was sitting next to
Who
me.
did you fly with?
Wizz Air, and then on the way back,
Wizz Air.
Yeah.
All right, Harry
he
Potter.
got out there for
Yeah,
pittance.
yeah, Wizard.
Yes, he did.
Wingardium.
He got out. He got out there for pittance. Yes, he did.
I said for pittance. I agree with Gabriel. I do think it's clickbait. Man, back the do-rag. Your head's itching, innit?
That's hurting, man. It's too tight.
Why is it tight? Bro, sorry, like,
You lucky you ain't got that line.
No, Gabriel, you know what you do? Soft, yeah, and then tuck in the thing at the back. So it's just,
I'm not used to this.
man's whole line, man's whole line off, bro.
Don't look at us like, I don't have to do that.
Man,
Scratch it with that.
Man don't scratch his scalp, he scratches his thoughts, bro.
I personally think that weighing or checking people for their weight before they get on a plane,
In an Afrobeat, you know, go like, check your weight. You gotta check your
something like that. I think it's a dangerous, slippery slope because then it's going
Body
to
shaming.
It's basically body shaming because it's now going to get into what is their whatever the airline's definition of acceptable is.
Unless they're telling you, hey, you big bitch, you can't sit on the plane.
Basically. Mark, you're watching my hands. Mark's not watching my hands. No, as soon as I did that. But what I was trying to say,
I thought you were doing Omar and Little Bow Wow.
Bro, manners. Manners.
It's a slippery slope because then it's what is your definition of big? What is your definition of obese? People can be obese, but literally
clinically.
No, that's what I'm saying. Clinically, there are people clinically or
not my definition, subjective, objective. Being clinically
of
obese.
Of an airline definition who says that if you're not this, you can't get on our plane. They can say whatever they want.
I'll give it your money.
Yeah, worry about my peas.
And then how long would that take? It take you 6 months to get the money, but it took them 2 minutes to take it out of your account.
Well, that's
Story of life. Because then they'll start to say, oh, okay, well, are you really a man? You're a man or you're a woman? Okay, do you have a trans passport? Where is it? Can I see it?
Is there a trans passport? What?
I don't know. A trans passport.
If you're...
Because if you used to be a man and now you're a woman... Right, how does... No, that's what I mean. But then
if
that
you
could
change
be...
your birth certificate and you legally change your sex, your updated passport would say you are the
sex
desired gender that you went by. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think that's to my understanding. I could be wrong, but that's to my understanding.
Wow.
I thought you just...
What?
I was going to say, you know, like old bus passes where you just
So
flash
about
it.
streaming.
So
yeah, Mark. Streaming gang, please. Streaming gang. No, shut the fuck up. Streaming gang. Apologies for my language. Streaming gang.
All right. So, TV.
He knows things so well.
I know how you think. Come on.
It's him doing the streams.
He knows me so well.
But you have to understand, yeah.
Shit.
The point of podding
I started to
understanding. The point of podding is understanding the people around you and how they think. And 8 out of 10.
150 episodes in, so yeah.
But I knew that after 4, like
yo,
when he goes off on a tirade or what is it?
When that dirty grin.
Oh my god. I just saw the door of light, but Reese was like, "Nah, I know what happens when you open that door."
Well, you're lucky you ain't got the weight of Megamind or the leader from Incredible Hulk as a head shape, bruv. You wouldn't let you on the plane either. You'd be fucked too, bruv.
I can't lie, I went to some light show thing and there was a guy with that.
What, the leader? Shape. The leader of Megamind. You know who the leader is in the Hulk?
The one with the brain?
Yeah, mad, yeah.
My guy had the brain. And you know you don't want to look too long, you're like, Rah. That hair big.
Oh shit! I've just remembered.
Wait,
wasn't he from Green Lantern?
No, the leader is from.
But he had a similar head.
The leader's from Incredible Hulk.
Okay, yeah.
Abomination, the leader.
I know what you mean, yeah.
By the way, yeah, I realized my brother tried to call me bougie. I was on the phone when I was on the way here, yeah, as we go into that topic quick, and I was like, bro, I hate this place, man. Flipping beaty, like just fucking nitties, yeah. I come from tapped beaty dread man. Yo, come to me. I was like, what the fuck?
Did you see it coming?
Bro, no, I didn't.
No,
but,
made you
know
jump.
what? No, I didn't jump, but I kept composure. Like, brother, I wanted to say something. I was like, oh no, he's tapped. Leave him.
No, let him go.
What's the Afrobeat dance? But you know, the cool. But yeah, Mark, sorry, continue.
All right, has anyone heard the story about the TV fraud gang jailed for streaming Premier League games?
How long did they get?
So basically, 5 men who were streaming Premier League football matches
I said they set up a program to let people stream it, or
to tens of thousands of people who have been jailed for 11 years. The gang sold cheap £10 a month subscriptions and were also bragging they had money, blah, blah, but showing the games. You know, because a lot of games are blacked out, as in certain games, like the 3 o'clock kickoffs, they're not televised.
no, they're not. They for next season they will be though.
Yeah. So they were showing those games. So yeah, they've been jailed for like 11 years.
But there's ways around that now though. You can, if you got VPN, you can stream games. I mean,
The
America.
government are watching, man.
No, but it's known this. Everyone does this. You got a VPN, and you change your IP address from London to like USA. You can watch it on like on like NBC or whatever the thing is.
You know they made over 7 million.
Over what? A space of a year.
If you've made
I don't know how long they've been doing it.
Made 7 million a year doing that. Harsha the fucker. I mean,
I wasn't thinking that. If I made 7 million, but my lawyer better be Franklin Saint level. But
hello.
How many of them was it?
11 collectively.
5.
11 years
5.
collectively,
Or
they
11
all
years
got 11
each.
years.
All got 11 years.
They all got 11 years each.
So what? They'll do 6,
Ooh, it might be worth
5.5.
It might be worth. No, because if they got like how much do they make? They're millionaires.
7 mil.
Each.
I mean, if they still got the money.
No,
Between
I don't
5.
think each, because it says they made over 7 million from 50,000 subscribers.
if they still got the money,
Come
then
back, I got bread, bro.
If they still got the money.
they still
Nah, I
got the
move
money.
that. I move that.
It seems like with Hush, that guy Hush Puppy, right?
Yeah.
That's all right, man.
No, but you know what? Hush Puppy effed up because he effed with the wrong people. Like, he effed with Americans, innit? If he carried on doing what he was doing, he was fine. He effed with Americans.
Yeah.
Is he still locked up, or is he?
He's in proper prison, not even state prison, bro.
Did you see the jokes people were saying about yeah, bro, what are you in jail for? Oh, yeah, bro, like, what are you in jail for? Yeah, I'm in jail for murder. Oh, what are you in jail for? Oh, I was streaming
Arsenal Leicester. Arsenal Leicester's the one that did it.
What's that case come under? Embezzlement.
Is it fraud?
Is it
It's
fraud or embezzlement?
fraud. I think it's fraud. I think it's technically fraud. Because
But you're embezzling something from someone else, no?
no,
You're not ripping people off. Fraud would be like you're not
They
defrauding.
say you're ripping off the company
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
through their proper subscription services.
But that's
the
also
way that they
embezzling
actually do
something
it.
from a company.
True.
So yeah, that's also,
It could be that as well.
because even in our group chat sometimes that brother, anyone got streamed for the game, and I'm just like,
But you can just go to Twitter and watch a full match.
Elon Musk,
Right?
yeah. I have
boxing matches.
I have an app, yeah. I have an app. I'm not saying what the app is, and I paid the $6.99 so I can Chromecast it to the TV. When I'm in the yard, yeah, and I'm doing certain things. But these times I didn't have the Chromecast in the house.
You paid for it, the $6.99.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be £14. I paid the $6.99 just so I can
Bargain.
pop it. It's a bargain, bro.
Bargain.
What, a month?
No,
Just the one time.
one off. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but then obviously I didn't have the Chromecast in the house, but the TV has the AirDrop thing in it.
Yeah.
Bro, I've airdropped the game, but I was watching Leeds get their bottom clapped. I said, yeah, this is me for the next hour and a half. I was all folding clothes watching the game. It took me 2 hours, took me an hour and a half to fold clothes. The game was that good, bro. when I'm in a rush, fold clothes, but bang. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
Harry Kane's moving warm, you know? Bro. Nah, bro, forget that.
11 years, you know.
That's a lot. And then my girl who went into her friend's house and was juking her up and throwing water on her, did she get 3 years?
Yeah.
I guess
She got something like
now.
Okay,
3
cool.
years.
So then, this is, okay, so if you're arguing the legal...
But when you're taking government,
Thank you.
Yeah.
So if you rob money from the government or you rob things, because remember, government are involved in Premier League stuff and streaming and the rest of that anyway, right? Yeah, because they get money from the Premier League and vice versa. If you're robbing from the government, they're going to give you a bigger thing.
yeah.
Agreed.
If you have if you are part of a case which is like nationally, nationwide, like known across the nation,
Yeah.
you're going to get a long time.
Yeah, true.
Because think about it, the Tory Lanez thing,
Somebody.
they're not convicted. He's been convicted, but they ain't charged man yet. Because of how big that case was, he's gonna get long.
Yeah, and deported.
It's Canada, bro. It's around the corner. It's not gonna get bad. It's not like Buju. Buju was in American for 10 years.
Yeah.
Then got deported back to Jamaica.
That was the maddest
Crazy.
story. Hey, wait. Is Vibes still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't believe propaganda on the internet where...
No, sorry to jump that in. I just
My name is World Boss.
heard a lot of things saying that he's on death's door or something.
I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't have enough information.
As soon as we find out more.
But as we're talking about death's door, yeah, Mark showed me something before we started recording about a surgeon, and I thought it was the wildest thing. So, like, basically the story is a surgeon sacked after getting cleaner with no medical experience to help with amputation.
With amputation, that's...
No.
This bit right here, just saw it off.
Man said with amputation, the surgeon trained 8+ years to make a cleaner who cleans floors with zero experience help amputee another person on camera. Yeah, the world's finished.
No, but okay.
My next surgery, I might have to be awake, bro.
Okay. So let's say you're cutting off from the knee, all right? And let's say you've got it off and like as you've got it off, it just needs a little
What's
like a little yank off just to get the limb off. And you can't do it. And you see, big you see Clifford going fast.
Oh, wow.
You're like, Clifford, you're big. Let me borrow you 1 sec.
Could
you come in here?
Are you comparing someone's body to Clifford the big red dog, bro?
Matt Clifford, you're big. What the hell?
Yeah, wait.
Hey, yo.
I just chose the name Clifford. Clifford the cleaner. And he's walking past, you're like, oh, you know what? You could help me with this. I just need you to hold this here. Because it doesn't say how this cleaner helped. It's not to say that he gave the cleaner a saw and the cleaner sawed through the
we're
leg.
gonna read into
He
it
could
as
have.
much
The
as
cleaner
possible, bro.
literally could have held it as the man took something off.
Who that?
So that's not to say that it was a massive violation. He didn't give him a scalpel and say, yeah,
We don't know.
cut from
Time out.
X to Y.
Who are you to tell someone what a personal violation is, bruv? Why have you got the cleaner helping you amputate something off my bomber clock body, bruv?
Yeah, but what if I need help?
You better find another surgeon.
Blame the hospital for not for booking the surgery and that thing. But it doesn't mean you ask the cleaner to help pull off my whatever needs to be
That
pulled
may
off. bruv.
traumatize the cleaner.
But the cleaner said yes.
How'd you know? Was you there?
He
Was it
must
you?
have, because he got sacked for it. So obviously the cleaner must have done it. You can't just ask the cleaner go, nah, but I'm a snitch on you same way. No, he must have done it.
You must have paid the cleaner, it's a couple of... 2 2s.
Gabriel, what's wrong with the man then, bruv? Gabriel, what's wrong with the man then, bruv?
I'm just saying, unless... obviously, I'm not saying this like I don't understand how this is bad and how this is a problem and blah, blah, blah. The cleaner wasn't trained. I get it.
It sounds like you're saying that.
I get it. But, on the other hand, what if that surgeon at that exact moment needed a hand and
Then use the hand you're taking off.
You're sick.
see?
I'm gonna rob Peter to pay Paul. Now I better take off the hand.
It's bad. If it helped though,
There's a reason God gave you bad eyesight.
Oh, wow.
For fuckers like that.
How bad this is, I was 12.
Yeah, God set you up. You tall and blind.
I know.
You're tall and blind. Gabriel, can you imagine? Are you tall and blind? You're taller than everyone. You can still can't see shit. Must set you up. You're there looking at. You see clouds in blur. You see everything above you in blur, bruv.
On the same tone, did you see there was a thing about a man transfers blood from his teenage son to stay young.
Yeah, I saw that.
How
He spends $2 million to look younger.
he's rich.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Transferring blood from his teen son.
So they take.
Into him.
Yeah, but how does?
Is he assuming that the blood is youthful?
How much blood is that?
Is he assuming that he's part of the Blade franchise?
Must be.
That's something very Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill sounding a little bit.
Maybe you just had a poor diet as a kid and your genetics are shit, bro.
Or just exercise.
Surgery would have been cheaper.
Exercise. Surgery would have been cheaper. Oh, for the money he's got, obviously.
2 M's to take your son's blood. Bro, I'm asking for emancipation from my parent.
He said that. What did he say? It kept him younger.
It made him feel younger, probably.
Yeah.
It made him feel...
Man took plasma, like Mobius, bruv.
Bit of an obvious question. Mark,
Mobius, bruv.
what colour was he?
You know.
Stop
about
it.
me.
Oh,
Oh, shocking.
I'm gonna start calling you Uncle Ruckus on this show.
man said shocking.
Bit of an obvious question. That's crazy.
You're better than that. No, you're better than that.
He's not, Reese.
You're better than
He's
that.
not.
You're really better.
No, I
than
am.
that.
I am. No, I am.
really
No,
not.
he
I
is.
am. I knew what I was
Because
doing.
there's logic behind.
Wait.
There's logic behind the whole sequence of things. Of some people like, yeah, that's a bit. It's not for me. It's a bit left field. What color is he? Shut the f up. That's not a question you need to ask. Did he feel like it was working? What about his son? How does his son feel about this? Are the plasma platelets helping him? No. What color? Fuck off, bro.
Just wanted some clarity.
Has anyone ever been snorkeling?
Yeah, once.
How was it?
Sensational.
What country did you do in?
Grenada.
Okay, because
What is that?
when you go underwater.
Yeah.
You leave the ends, bro. Leave the
What is that? What is
Some foreign ground.
that you speak?
Is that a fish? Is that a tropical fish?
I legit never heard.
Is that like tilapia? Like,
I'm legit thinking, what? Like, I'm smoking. Like, I've never heard of it. Never heard of it in my life.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Well, this ain't gonna help. What I'm about to say. Woman has leg bitten off by shark while snorkeling in the Caribbean. It's tax. It's
That's the
tax.
Caicos, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's small though.
Yeah.
Expensive.
20-year-old.
22.
How deep was she? 22. Can you do something? Man?
It doesn't say how deep she was. I realised how that came
No, I
out.
knew. When we said it the first time, I said, wait.
Reese just set up the free ball.
I keep telling you, I think too quickly. Sometimes you just know. First of all, yeah, but listen, that probably like, that's a 1 in a million thing to happen though.
Maybe it's linked up with the doctor who.
Amputee. What, you got the shark? You got the shark out?
No.
What,
She had her leg bitten off.
And then it was to sew it in and it needed help?
Yeah.
Yeah, you people need Jesus, bro.
He
Jesus.
does.
You need Jesus.
What? Cause my demon diet is not working.
You had 6, so you got rid of 3.
Yo, he's clinking subjects together over there.
Hey, Gabriel, he really had 6 and got rid of 3. Jupiter.
All right. In a serious one, Meta sued a record-breaking 1.2 billion for mishandling people's data.
Of course they have. That guy will be lucky to have money after that. Man launched like online Sims for human and it went nowhere, bruv. Not Sims. Habbo
Meta,
Hotel.
Facebook.
Habbo Hotel. He
Meta,
basically launched.
Facebook Meta. Okay, cool. Got it.
Yeah,
got it.
Facebook and IG.
Yeah.
He basically launched and WhatsApp. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
He basically launched real live VR Habbo Hotel and it went nowhere.
The Sims, the online thing.
Do you remember how Habbo Hotel used to walk around with like pop-up shops? It went nowhere. I was thinking, you've had enough years where people think, I don't trust you. Plus, nobody uses Facebook. Facebook for like racists and old people.
I just keep it for birthdays.
Same. But I'm smart. I save people's birthday date in my phone. So
Yeah,
it
so
just
it pops up in the calendar.
simple. And I get the day before, so I'm just like, I can prep the message and send it to you
Get
on midnight. Unless I fall asleep, but you know what I mean?
I don't understand. I never understood how he thought that Meta thing was going to become the future.
Easy.
I cannot. No, wait.
Same
That's a
way-
lie. That's
same-
a lie.
same way
I
like
can
tablets.
understand. I can understand it, but I think it's too. We're not there yet.
I don't think that's the reason.
I don't think we're there yet. I can see what he's going for, but I just don't think we've landed there yet.
I've watched anime enough to say right thing, wrong person. As in, like, people don't like Zuckerberg. They just don't like him.
Agreed.
You see, if he was, well, he's smart.
They don't like his face.
Yeah, he's smart.
See?
No, it's the fucking people. We're not doing that. No, I say, come on, yeah, anyone? Yeah. No, you joke, man. Right, yeah. I think it's because of what he's done previously. People don't trust him. You see if he did it under the guy like the Fire Festival guys, where you had like influencers come out and you pay them, you do it that way.
Yeah.
You might have more of a leadership, more of a leeway into Meta in a virtual reality being. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
He did it off his own back. Like Facebook, when it came out, was innovation. Mm-hmm. You bought Instagram. You bought WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. Every kid, if you're catering to the older market, all the people just about know how to use their phones.
Yeah. True.
So who you catering to? Because everyone's on Instagram, and it says, and even then, actually no, it's like older people on Facebook. 27.
When you say older people, what age are you talking?
The people that are doing social security in 98, right? Yeah. So
Fucking hell!
blame Mark.
I know. When he asked it,
I said what people?
I was like, "Well, this is going left."
The
I
one
can
that
feel
was
it.
instigators, Senegal and getting famous back in 98. That's what we're doing. Right? Yeah. So
You done know. You done know.
people born between the 60s and the 80s and the early 80s, Facebook.
Yeah.
After that, I say Instagram, and then the younger generation are TikTok. TikTok's owned by East Asians. By the way, I don't know if you'd have seen this, just go off topic. They had that man who owns TikTok banged to rights, in a conversation. The way he handled himself, they couldn't do
heard
a
about that.
damn thing.
It's banned in one American state though. TikTok.
What you call it?
Is it Montana or something like that.
I know what you call it. Something like that on their phones. In Washington, like those ministers. So basically, they sat him down, because he's sharing information. Mm-hmm. They're like, "Oh, is TikTok dangerous?" He was like, "TikTok is there and caters to a child's needs based on age-rated performance. Mm-hmm. You are able to block." And he basically said, "If your child ends up effed up, that's on you because you didn't put in the filters.
You didn't put the filters on to protect what they see." That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, yeah.
That is fair,
If you
because
go on-
I've made a site that's not necessarily for them, but you can edit it in a way
can make
where
it
they won't
child-friendly.
see no bullshit.
But you know what's worse than that? YouTube Kids.
Yeah.
You've heard about this, Gabriel, innit? YouTube Kids.
No.
People throw wayward, off-key things on YouTube Kids, and because it's on YouTube Kids, remember parents just put it on and disappear. Bare wayward stuff on there.
Who's doing that?
People who have a sixth sense of humor.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Is what, isn't it? Before we wrap, I want you to kind of break down this thing when it's asked about stan culture.
So, I've noticed subjects I really feel like I'm about to say something really fucked up when I go, hey, all right, so I see it's Beyonce season. Beyonce is making her rounds and she's she's back into the UK, and whenever Beyonce's in the UK doing concerts, obviously, women go mad. The Beyonce stands, I got my tickets, yep, I'm going to be here, yep, I'm in the East Wing sitting here, yep, I can't
Are you
wait.
referring to
bro.
Kay?
Huh?
You referring to Refer to Kate.
and a few others who I've seen. So
I had a really sarky comment, but I'll wait till we're not recording.
And-
because me and Kay had a conversation and I was dying, but I can't say it on mic.
basically, because I was thinking to myself, right, for the people who I used to be a stand for, unfortunately, a lot of them have passed, a lot of them are no longer here. But then, if they were still here, would I still necessarily be? Yeah, I know. That's why I kept talking. Would I still necessarily be that much of a fan the way that I used to be? In the same way that Beyonce and her hive of people.
The rule, the what do you call it? Shared by of alone.
Disclaimer, yeah.
Yeah, go on, continue.
Do you think that the stan culture is as strong and heavy as it used to be, or do you think it's slowly dying out?
I think it's still strong. Yeah.
You think?
You just watch Beyonce sell out a show, bro. Stands or stands, bro.
Yeah, it's still strong.
I can name
Them Twitter fingers are just.
I can name many. Nicki Minaj stands, Beyonce stands, Rihanna stands, Selena Gomez stands, Justin Bieber stands.
Taylor Swift.
But are they
Stands.
old? Are they the older one? Are they the ones who? Because obviously, like,
Bro, you just watched the film series Swarm.
Yep.
no, I haven't seen that yet. By the way, I can't. I'm not allowed to.
Huh?
I can't. If
You
I-
gotta wait for someone to watch it with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Can't watch Quantumania either.
Fight for that.
That'd be another topic one day.
But listen, I think stan culture is probably Summer Walker. I think stan culture is even more prevalent because. So I watched something the other day on YouTube. Yeah, it's like actors at a round table. Jeff Bridges, Damson
really good.
Idris, Macaulay Culkin's brother. I can never remember what his name is. Pedro Pascal.
I love those.
And
I do love watching
the
them.
guy from, I think he's in White Lotus, but he used to be in Sopranos. And it's like they're talking about integration with fans, and they're just like they'll see you, and they're just like cameras out in your face, and then like there's awkwardness, bro. It's the familiarity. That's what stands are built of familiarity.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've got a stan fan base, they will back you to the nines on the internet. I don't stand. Listen, I love music, but I don't stand people. I think it's scary.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it goes into that whole idol worship thing. Like, I love your music, right? Yeah, because you're bearing your soul in a way that is musically.
It appeals to me.
Yeah.
It catches. Yeah, there's something that you do.
Whether it's
that
Andre,
hooks me
whether it's
in
Andre,
some way.
Kendrick, Cole, whatever, like it appeals to me. So, like sad R&B, it appeals to me. But I wouldn't just run up to someone and put their. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Hi, sorry to bother you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's what I'm.
manners.
But then even if I saw a celebrity I really, really liked, and they were their kids, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa got dragged for this a few months ago because she was on holiday with her family. A girl's come up to her and asked for a picture. She says, "I'm so sorry, it's because I'm just spending time with my family, so I'm not taking pictures today." Oh, people, how dare she? She's moving big time, bro. She's with her family, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I think it's messed up.
They forget they're humans.
They do.
But it's the same with football, though.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But football, it's a double-edged sword with football because if I take all the positive plaudits, I also have to take the negative ones as well.
Yeah.
But if you had a bad game, like I think fans are fickle. Arsenal fans, I'll blame Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans will sing your praises and then be like,
Saka.
They need you out next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sack him.
him, F off you, F off them. Bro, like, they're still human beings. Like, when you go to work, you don't deliver 100% every single time. When we record pods, not every episode's going to be a shellers.
Yeah.
Sometimes we come in, obviously, O's going for stuff, I'm going for stuff, K's, K. Mark's mine's in the clouds. And sometimes it just don't sync.
I like the way we're going through stuff in K's just.
K.
It's K.
Love you, K.
Right, yeah. But that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, you can't always be the best version of you. No matter no matter if you get up in the morning and be like, oh, I'm this.
I think social media has not helped with, because I think it's made it easier for them to reach out to these celebrities as such, seeing their everyday life or whatever, and if they see them, then they're like,
But-
oh gosh.
The only
Isn't
dangerous
that
thing is-
isn't that now kind of a bit of a detriment now? Because like I said, now when they see them in public and they'll go up to them as if
They're friends.
they're
Yeah.
friends, as if they know them,
Oh,
as
so
if
you
I
posted
saw
this,
you, I saw
your
Rihanna
favourite
last
coffee is
night.
this,
You were,
blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
you know what I mean. I know where you were last
that's
night. So
fucking
if I
heavy.
know where you were last night, then we're cool like that. I can come up to you and just go, hey, phone out, boom, as opposed
To me,
to
it's more known where people live.
Yeah, that's scary.
Like, and you know, in Hollywood, the thing was, oh, so this is the house of Russell Simmons. This is the house of NFL player, I forgot his name. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah. I'm thinking, some man hop over my fence, yeah, and you're there doing tours of my house. Are you alright?
yeah, like
So
if you
when-
wanted
when-
if you
when
wanted to
say
do
things like that,
if you wanted to do
I
recon,
think about Dave Chappelle and the shotgun thing.
Buckshot.
Rocha! It's Jamaican after that.
Buckshot. I don't know why that joke is so funny,
It's
bro.
hilarious.
Man said, you know, it's back short. It's buck short, innit?
Yeah.
But it's not like back. Bro,
Do you remember the video some years back where Busta Rhymes was rushing to use the toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the woman.
And the woman was calling his name, but he was rushing to use the toilet, and she was like, "Oh, you're so inconsiderate," or something like that. And he's turned around and he's like, "I'm inconsiderate because
I
I'm
need to
rushing
use
to
the
the toilet
bathroom."
to take a shit, and you want me to turn around and stop and speak to you." Like, yeah, man. I think
Buster's had a few incidents like that where
Tom Hanks pushed the fan who was like fucking trying to get near him and fucking pushed his wife.
Yes,
and he
yes,
bugged out.
yeah.
It's bad enough his son's a spang, bro. If he's got to deal with you people pushing him.
Ched's a bad boy, man.
His name is Chester, bro. We're not doing that.
He'll tell you.
His name is Chester, bro.
He's
Man,
talking about
the Chet Hanks.
yeah, it's Jamaican, right?
Yeah, bad man.
Yeah.
He'll
I
tell
don't want
you.
to market y'all.
Real life bad man.
I don't want to market y'all. I like them tick and firm up. That's it. Joke, man. Anyone want to say something before you wrap? Because
Subscribe, everything on YouTube, TikTok. We're there.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone who
Who's listening,
from the very beginning. If you've joined us from the very beginning, if you've joined our journey along the way, for this journey to 150, I just want to say thank you.
It's crazy, yeah.
once
100,
again, why's your elbows look like knees? But continue.
Fuck. What?
It's 150 episodes, yeah. And it's like the first episode. It's just the three of us.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Oh shit! That's
What?
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, look at what you had. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Why's your elbows look like knees?
No.
I was hoping he does the bullet again, but
With a t-shirt, I can't even put my elbows away. I'm just gonna, and that's the thing. After I leave here, I'm gonna go. What was he talking about?
Them Beano elbows. You know the Beano knees? The knobbly parts that just pop out and that. I was going to say, yeah, this has been 150 of the Different Shows podcast. I've been Raw Talk Reese. You can find this DSP on all your favourite DSPs, my personal favourite YouTube. Listen, like, and share. You can
I'm so
find
banned.
mine, Mark, O's, yes, because you're a Spain. Mine, Mark, O,
You don't know what you
Kadius,
shared.
and Gabriel's information in description below.
Gang, gang.
You can find the website link to the podcast, O's website link for his books, Mark's website link for his photography, booked and busy in the summer, so get to him quickly in the description below.
gang, gang.
I've been Reese. To my right's been
Mr. O.
Drinks.
haha.
Ah, he got me.
It's them elbow knees. To my left has been,
What do you want?
and over there's been
They were made
Gabby.
in
Because
98.
it's me. Love and guidance, peace and blessings. Have a nice week.
Protect
Love.
your elbow knees, people.